Hello and welcome. Today's exciting episode is brought to you by the colour Cookie Monster. It's a look at my sewing plans for this month, July 2023.
It's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect jacket.
Why so blue? Well, that is the colour for this month. Navy blue in particular, because I just love navy blue, but also some pale blue and some other blues. So yeah, I haven't had time to pre-make anything. So I've just got some old stuff from a few months ago on the mannequins. This fabric, I really want to make a jacket out of that, and it's blue. It looks kind of a little black as I'm editing it, but it's definitely a navy blue. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to make is a summer dress out of this Liberty fabric. I bought it a few months ago now, and it's got snowdrops on it. And the end of winter, start of spring in Edinburgh, where I used to live, they have the most adorable snowdrops. So I want to make that up into a summer dress because it's a beautiful fabric. And I also have a 1940s pattern that I want to make up in with some other blue fabric, and I can't remember where I put the pattern, but these ones are also nice. So it's a vintage dress, but I'll find it before I make the thing. I also have a layer cake dress. It's blue, teal, and this other fabric with blue flowers on it, and I also have some other fabrics that I might make another layer cake dress out of. Oh, and that's just my mug that has a blue picture on it. So yeah, and I was thinking I might also do a collections video of some of my blue jackets. I do have quite a few navy blue ones, but I also have some light blues and some mid blues. So yeah, I think I might do a collections video. I think there's 18 of them. So yeah, and just sort of talk you through them and where I got the tweeds and how I decorated them and why and things like that. But I am also determined to make some tweed jackets. Oh, this is the blue fabric that I'm going to make that vintage dress out of. There's 4 yards of it, so there's plenty enough for a vintage dress. Anyway, these are the tweeds. This one I was hoping to make up in Rainbow Month, but I never got around to it. It's got Mediterranean colours and white, and there's quite a lot of blues in there as well. And I think the beading I will probably do either light blue or navy blue. So this is a jacquard, and it's just got really beautiful blues in it. It sort of looks a little aquarian purple if you get it in the wrong light, but it's blues on a really dark base, almost black. This is an Italian tweed. Oh my God, I love this tweed so much because it's got so much cream in there. It sort of looks like aged denim or something. It's just gorgeous, and it's got some really, really rich blues in there as well as that fluoro green. This is a Linton tweed from the UK, and oh my gosh, I love how it's got the crimson red as well as the coral red. I think they play really well together, as well as a couple of different blues. And there's a teal. The sort of weird one is shredded cellophane tied together with yarn, and it's sort of tealish, and it's such an amazing textural element. See, the some of the yarns are coming apart right at the edge, and you can sort of see the cellophane one. It's just the coolest thing ever. And it's a beautiful pattern as well. So yeah, I'd really love that one to make that one up. But I mean, yeah, I've got 2 tweeds that are really similar. So this is another Italian tweed in a light. So these are the 2 Italian tweeds. I love the denim one. But I'm not sure I could wear that in a corporate environment. So yeah, this one is sort of more, it's kind of almost like a plaid, and I think it's more acceptable to average people. So I'd probably wear this one more in a business context, whereas I'd wear the denim one myself, like just around as a casual one, because it's a really, really beautiful one. But I think you have to have creative sensibilities to appreciate it. And of course, there's this one here. It's actually made out of lots of different tools, and there's sort of bows in there. It's really complex, but from far away, it sort of looks like a blacky navy. And this month, I'm going to say it yet again, I'm going to finally finish beading this jacket because, it's a Chanel tweed and I've overbeaded it with bugle beads, and it's just so close to being finished. There's just a few hours left in there, and I really, really want to wear that jacket. I mean, I want all three to be finished like now, but yeah, obviously, if I only have time to do one, that's the one I really, really want to wear. And yeah, as I said, these are dresses from a few months ago, but I also have a couple of fabrics that I bought to make mock-ups of jackets, but I don't know, I think I might use them with some of the other fabrics I have to make layer cake dresses, because they're not that stiff, the cottons that I used to bought to make jackets. I think I can get away with just making them up as just layer cake dresses. And I've got some really beautiful fashion fabrics. That said, I am doing pretty well with my, one of my Make 9 goals for this year was to use up all my fashion fabrics, so I don't have a fashion stash. I just have, well, obviously I've got so many tweeds, I won't be able to use them up, but yeah, I just want to use up the fashion ones. Speaking of, these are UFOs, so they're unfinished, and they're both 1939 dresses. One's periwinkle, and the other one's not really blue, but they're both the same one, and they have to be altered in the same way to be finished, so I'll do them as one episode. And this is a different one. It's a Butterick 1950s pattern, and I didn't have enough of one fabric, so it's two different fabrics. They're both Sally Kelly fabrics, and they are gorgeous fabrics. But yeah, again, I want to alter the pattern slightly, so I'm going to have to do a few fancy, sew a couple of bits together, recut, and then make it. I do have enough fabric, but I'm gonna have to get a little creative with it. Oh, this is me just admiring my Strawberry Thief mug again. It's a William Morris print. And yeah, so there's quite a few different things that I want to get done. Oh, this is just a close-up of that fabric. Isn't it pretty? But I think it'll look gorgeous in a layer cake dress. There's also going to be an episode where I show you everything I made and all the UFOs I finished in May of 2023. So, and of course, I think it's quite obvious that my favorite one is that lemony yellow one with all the florals. It's so pretty. Oh, and this is just yet another fabric that I'm considering adding to one of the navy layer cake dresses. It's really bold, bright flowers on a navy base. Oh, not this layer cake one. I think that one looks good. Just the navy, the teal, and the historic motif floral print. This one here, see the bottom one? I think, yeah, that and the other one that I just showed you, I think they'll go really well together because they're on a different scale, but they're similar color palette. So I think that will work well. And I'm really looking forward to having more, making up more navy tweeds. Because, I mean, I know I have a lot of navy jackets already, but you can wear them anywhere with anything. And okay, maybe not the Snow Dump Chanel one, but that back one, it's just going to be so versatile. You can just wear it in any setting. They always look good. And it's such a pretty fabric. It really does look quite black, doesn't it? So maybe that'll affect the kind of beads I use when embellishing it. Anyway, that is it. Those are my huge amount of plans. I'm really looking forward to getting the UFOs done and to making some navy summer dresses because they are just going to be gorgeous. And all the tweed jackets. Okay, that is ridiculously ambitious, but I mean, look at these tweeds. Look at them. How can you not want to make them up into jackets? They're adorable. But yeah, I probably won't get to all of them. Anyway, those are my sewing plans for this month. Very ambitious, as per usual. But I think you've got to aim high so that you've got something to, climb up to and reach for and get motivated by. So yeah, let me know what your sewing plans are for the month. And maybe I'll see you later on this month for some sewing happenings, things that I'm making. Okay, later. Happy sewing.